Hello, good evening, sir.
Hi, then.
हमारा पूरा है।
Hello.
Hello Santosh, hello Ujjwal. So Sachin is joining in some time. His video crashed actually.
Okay. Okay.
I am also facing video issue today. So do you have any questions in the meantime? Means regarding the previous sessions, if you have any questions or you want to discuss anything related to go anywhere, so we can discuss.
So, Sugam, like I mentioned the other day, uh, I mean, hopefully between today and tomorrow, Ujjwal should be having access.
Okay.
And once we start doing some hands-on, probably we may come up with few more questions.
Okay.
So, meanwhile, whatever you have taken us through in terms of the console overview and each of those tabs,
Yes.
that is pretty much clear based on the SOPs that has been created, which you gave us a walkthrough.
Yes, correct. So means on theoretical part we have covered most of the things, but you will get more clarity and means you will get more understanding once you have the access in place. Okay, so I thought of taking your queries, but means the access is not there. So I guess it will be there in next 2 or 3 days
Yes, yes.
because I
So
saw one email.
already Ujjwal has created work order and Lucas has approved it. So once those access is created, probably admin access related to PKI, that is something which I guess Lucas will be providing, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Uh,
once that is in place, probably we can request him to do the needful.
Okay.
Shubham, from the
Okay, so let me share my
am
screen.
I audible?
Or means let me check with searching once.
Am I audible? Hello, hello, hello.
So allow me a minute. I'm checking with Sachin. Here,
Sure.
my learning team. I want to access.
Hello,
No, no. And Lucas has also scheduled one meeting. Don't know
am I
why.
audible? Am I audible? Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, am I
I
audible?
see someone is speaking.
Hello, hello. Hello, am I audible?
And now you are.
Yeah. So Shubham, actually, I was trying to access the portal. So in the username field, we just have to add mention our MUID or like the email address.
Can you please share your screen so that I can see means where exactly you are entering?
Yeah, sure.
Let
Uh,
me share your screen. I stopped sharing.
can you see my screen?
It is loading. Yes, I can see. So here you need to enter your functional ID. So I guess your functional ID is not yet created.
Okay, okay, okay.
That
So
functional account will be something like CF or um,
okay, 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 fine. Yeah.
yes. So I guess means I saw one email from Lucas that your IDs will be created.
Okay. So like, can we know like when can we start working into this? Like, when can we start exploring the admin console?
Once your means functional account are ready, so it will take 1 or 2 days. Means SLA I guess is for 72 hours. So
Okay,
Lucas has already initiated the process, so you will get that access hopefully in next 1 or 2 days.
okay, okay, fine. Yeah, great.
Okay, so I got confirmation from Sachin. He is not getting anything. He is not able to log in. Let me ping him. Okay, so let me share my screen. I hope it is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
So basically, we covered Go Anywhere is completed. Go Anywhere overview link we have shared. Overview of Go Anywhere infra design already done. Go Anywhere access it is initiated with Lucas. Cert renewal activity we already discussed and shared the document. PGP creation also covered. EL creation. So we have covered the theoretical part of EL creation, and once you get the access, then you will play around in the dev environment and you will get more queries. I hope. Apart from that, monitoring and patching activity we also covered. So basically, we have covered everything for Go Anywhere, which we have. So today we'll cover Sectigo or MSPKI. So which I guess you are not having access to Sectigo as well.
Yeah, we are not having this.
Okay, so it is also means a tool. Means there is no documentation as such, and you will get MSPKI we can take. Okay, MSPKI we will take first because it is not specific to access. It is just the concepts, and it will be means it will be same as for
Okay.
every MSPKI. Okay, so it is not dependent on any access or any tool. So basically, so in Helion environment, we are having three issuing CAs and one root CA. Okay, let me show you. Let me log in. So we are accessing the servers through CyberArk, and these are the accounts which we can use to access the PKI servers. Means that root server is always offline, so we are not authorized to access that server. Apart from root server, we can access all the three issuing CA servers. So I'll log in into one of the issuing CA servers and show you. Mm, actually, there is some issue going on VDI today. Don't know why it is not getting connected. Let me try from this. Mm, don't know. There is something going on. The client could not connect to the. So Usual and Santosh means today some issue is going on in VDI, so I am not able to connect, and also Sachin is not able to log in. So what we can do is we can take theoretical part of PKI.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
So here is the document regarding PKI. So as I mentioned, so we are having three issuing CA. It's the
Mhm.
CA1, CA2, CA3, and the VM names are UK Force One, UK 0003, 0004, and 0005. So means they CA1 and CA2 are in UK region, and this is CA3 is US based, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure because we have not designed this infra. So infra, this particular infra is in scope of Helion. Okay.
Okay.
So we are having three CAs and three CDP, that is CRL distribution points. So
Mhm.
here the CRLs are hosted, and as you know that from CRL we'll get the status of the certificate, whether they are valid or invalid. So we are having three CDP servers, and these are 0006.014, and this is 0006, and these are the IPs of those servers. Okay. Apart from that, this we are not taking care FUX as it is a software as a service. So Sachin, I guess Sachin has also joined. He just pinged me.
Yeah, hi Sugam. Hi everyone.
Oh, hello Sachin.
Sorry, I
Yes,
had
Sachin.
network issues.
No issues, no issues. So we are having three issuing servers and three CRLs, CDP servers here, and there is one root here that is offline. So here are the details, means which server, what is the configurations of the server, and what is the operating system of those servers. As you can see that FUX using Linux server here. What is the disk size? All those things are there. So this is for our reference only. We are not doing anything on the servers as that infrastructure is not in our scope, and we are doing on the only the operation systems. So when I try to log into the server, it is showing some error. And these all are prod servers. These are the VM name. Subscription is also there, which because they are hosted in Azure. So which subscription is they are which particular subscription they are having. There is no ID is there. Means this is no ID is configured in service now. Also, which means operating system is Windows only for CA servers and CDP servers. And here is some representation how they are. As you can see that one root server is there. That is root C. Okay. We have three servers. That is three issuing CAs, and they all are connected to Azure Forest. That is helion.com or helion.net. So here is the overview of the basic design of the PKI servers. So this will always remain offline, and these three servers are used to issue the certificate. Let me show you some certificate if we are using. Sachin, do we have any internal link or any internal certificate so that I can show it here?
Sorry, which link, Sugam?
Any SSL, any domain where internal certificate is installed so that I can show the hierarchy of the.
I guess maybe we'll have to check on the certificate portal.
Yep.
Let me try to log in there because for our Go Anywhere and all we are using Sectigo only. So we'll have to check on the certificate portal if there is any cert we can see with internal cert.
Okay, let me see.
I'm checking from my side.
Mhm.
Let me.
Certificate 80 code for this is the internal certificate. Okay, so like you can see, this is the root CA. Okay, GSK. So as you know that Helion was GSK only, and it was after Diversa that it became Helion. So the parent company was GSK only. So earlier it was known as Consumer Healthcare CH. As I told earlier, that CH stands for Consumer Healthcare. So this is our root CA, and it is having validity of 20 years. Okay. After that, we are having CH issuing CA1. Okay. Likewise, we are having CH issuing CA2 and CH issuing CA3. Okay.
Okay.
And this particular certificate is issued from CH issuing CA1. So all the issuing CAs are having validity of 10 years, and the root CA is having validity of 20 years.
Okay.
Okay. And apart from that, let me see if we are. And you know that most of the certificate are being issued from CHC issuing CA1 only.
Okay.
Yep. And this is the overview. We have covered overview of
And
PKI design. Yes,
is
please.
are these certificate authorities catering to all the requirements, as in
Yes.
any environment, production, dev, or test?
Yes, because there is no as such thing. In Helion, I guess that this
Okay.
is production, dev, or test. They are having only one environment, and we are means issuing certificates for all the environments from that particular CA. Means the CAs are not based on geographical locations or environment based like dev staging.
Mhm.
So we are using CAs for all the environment, regions, users, everything.
Okay.
And the only internals means only that MSPKI is catering only internal certificate request. For external certificate, we are having Sectivo CA, and that MSPKI, MSCAs are only catering internal certificate requests. And those internal domains are ending with .NET. You can see that it will be an
Okay.
internal certificate only. Any domain ending with .NET is internal and will have that internal certificate only. Anything ending with .com like this will have external certificate. As you can see, it is a
Mhm.
Sectigo certificate because this
Yeah.
particular domain is internet facing.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the chain of trust, and we are using Sectigo so that AAA, then user trust, then Sectigo, then safety vault. Okay, so all the .NET domains will have internal certificate, and any domain ending with .com will have external certificate. And this is the thumb
Mhm.
we are following here in Helium.
Okay.
Apart from that, what we can cover on MSPK part? Yes, user consultation, like we are receiving many requests. Sometime user is facing issue that they have installed the certificate correctly, but they are still facing the issue. So there must be some trust chain issue in that case. Suppose user had requested this certificate and everything is fine, but still they are getting that this certificate is not trusted or your domain is connection is not secure. So there might be the case that one of these certificate is missing in the chain. Okay, so we need to place the certificates in the certificate register. Like this one will go into that. Let me show you. I hope you have the basic understanding of operations, Ujjwal and Santosh.
Yeah.
So that thing you already know, that this certificate must be in the trusted root store. This must be in the intermediate
Yes.
certificate store. Then only this chain of trust will be established and this certificate will work. Okay. So this is one of the scenarios we are means consulting user. Apart from that, there is one scenario when the users are not able to bind the certificate. Like they have
Mhm.
already successfully generated the certificate and also imported the certificate, but they don't know how to bind the certificate. This is one scenario. And another one is that they are not able to generate the CSR. Okay. So we
Mhm.
have created document for KB article for that as well. Sachin, you shared that article or it is still with us? Let me show you. So we have created KB article for that as well. Means how to raise the CSR, how to bind the certificate, how the chain of trust will be established. So these are the basic operational stuff we are getting for PKI. Apart from that, I don't see any other request. Sanishit, any other request we are getting apart from this? Uh, I guess no. Also, what means sometimes what user do is that they are not entering the details correctly. So this is where the user will provide all the details, configuration IDs. Sometimes CI ID is missing. Okay, sometimes CI item name is incorrect, or means there is some issue in the CSR itself. Like they are not mentioning any, they are not using FQDN, or they are using some restricted domains. Like we are not means that Sectigo is not supporting in Russia, Iran,
Mhm.
and they are requesting certificate for domains based out in Russia, China, or we run, so that will get rejected. So on that we need to consult the user for the same. Also, means if there is some issue in the CSR itself, so we can check that from SSL checker whether they have mentioned all the details. They have provided the SAN name, they have provided the organization name, everything correct. So this means basically this 4 or 5 type of request we are getting. First
Okay.
one is chain of trust issue. Second one is they are not able to bind the certificate. Third one is they are not able to generate the CSR, means they don't know how to create a CSR. Fourth one is they are not providing the correct details in the portal. And fifth one is they are not provide using that FQDN and organization name, all those things correctly while raising the CSR. So these 5 type of requests we are getting for PKI. And also what we are doing is when sometimes this portal is not working, or this is down for maintenance, or means the connectivity is not there. So in that case, what we'll do is that we'll ask the user to share the CSR over email, and we will manually log in into the server and provide the certificate. Okay, so that we can do in case of internal certificate only. Suppose if the external CA is also down, or it is some maintenance activity is going on, then we'll ask the user to wait till the maintenance activity is over. And for our internal certificate, if the portal is not accessible, we'll ask the user to share the CSR manually, and we'll provide the certificate by manually showing the certificate. I'm trying to log in but not able to. Then I'll show you means what all templates we are having, how we issue the certificate. But I'm not able to connect.
Portal.
No, into the servers. I'm not able to log in into our PKI servers today. So as I said, there is some issue going on in VDI today. Yep. I'm able to connect this time, I guess. Yes. So this is one of our CA servers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me open the CA. Cannot manage Active Directory certificate. Okay, this is on the server which. Oh, I need to stop presenting to close.
Okay. No worries, no worries.
So there is some issue. I'm not able to log in into that particular server for our PKI server. So I'll check on that. So these are the basic requests, as I said, means 5 type of requests we are getting, for which we are doing consultant for users, and only the health check is in our scope. We need to ensure that services are up and running on all the PKI servers. Active Directory certificate services are up and running, and we are also getting alerts on our mailbox. We need to monitor our email box. If we are getting any alerts related to our CA servers, then we need to notify Lucas. If there is some memory issue or something like that, then we need to notify Lucas. We will not perform anything as this is not in our scope, the infra activities. So the last call will be of that infra team, that is Helion team, whether they want to restart the services or what they want to do, they will do. Okay. We just need to monitor our email box and notify Lucas if any discrepancy or deviation is there. We just need to ensure that all the services are up and running. Apart from that, I don't see anything we are getting specific. Only we'll access server when we want to issue any certificate manually. That will happen when the portal is not accessible or users are not able to upload the CSR into the portal. Then we'll ask the user to share the CSR manually over email or into in any service request, and we'll create the certificate and share the certificate to the user manually. Okay. And also coming on to the overview and design part, we are having one root CA and three issuing CA and three CDP servers. That offline, that root CA is always offline, and that issuing CA is and CTPs are, and also that the keys for those root CA and issuing CAs are hosted on HSM. So it is also not in our scope, but it is for your knowledge only that the private keys are hosted in, I guess, that and trust HSM. Okay.
Okay.
That is all on PKI infra and design part. Do you have any questions on that? Ashantosh?
No, I guess it's pretty much.
Yeah, it is pretty simple, Ujjwal and Santosh, that and the infra is not in our scope. We just need to issue certificate and consult users. And means if they are facing trust chain issue, then we need to just simply place root and intermediate certificate into the trust store.
Okay.
If they are
And
not,
CRLs are being published automatically.
yes, yes, we are not doing anything. Means they are being published automatically, and this is automated. We are means we are not touching CA servers.
Okay.
We are not doing performing anything. We are just means accessing CA server when the portal is not accessible and some user is asking for some internal certificate. In that case, we will provide the certificate by asking CSR from the user and issuing certificate manually.
Okay.
Okay. And there are some special certificate, that is Palo Alto certificates. That these are firewall certificates, so that will be published manually always. Okay. Means if
Mhm.
firewall team requests any certificate, so they need to raise a CSR from their portal and we'll provide the certificate manually. So we have also created the KB article for the same. Apart from that, means if some user is facing issue, means they don't know how to raise a CSR. So we have also prepared one KB article for the same and we'll be sharing it with you. And apart from that, users are facing issue when they are not able to bind the certificate. So we'll consult them is how to bind the certificate. We'll help them how to raise the CSR
Mhm.
and how to import the certificate, how to convert certificate, means how to import certificate in PFX format. So means these are the basic requests we are getting for PKI. And for .NET certificates, we need to ensure that users are always having internal certificate. And for .com domains ending with .com, we need to ensure that they are having external certificates installed. Because for our internet facing domains, we are using external certificate that is Active. And for
Mhm.
our intranet domains, we are using internal certificate that is MSPKI. Okay. And also, yeah, one more issue we are getting. Sometimes the users are not having access to that server, oh sorry, portal, AppUX portal. Sometimes users are not having access to AppUX portal, and they will reach out to us that we are not having access to that certificate portal. So we need to enter, I mean, need to add that user into use portal users group. There is one user group in Active Directory. We need to add them into that particular group, and they will have that access.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you, but I'm not able to log in into servers. Sachin, are you able to log in into any of the CA servers?
Shubham, I think there's this document already there. If you can check in our team's channel, there's a folder called as transition vendor transition in our documents folder.
Okay,
I
let
think
me.
in that it should be there with the snapshot. So
Okay. Then I'll show. Certificate activities, client center DC external certificate, Polo Alto. Oh, okay, user group issue. Yes, there is a document there. Oh, it was recently created. So I'm sharing my screen, so I'll show you what exactly we need to do in case some users are not part of that group or some users are facing in accessing the portal. Oh, please let me know once my screen is visible.
It is visible to me. So
Yes. So here is the issue, and we have created the KV article for that. This issue occurred while accessing the Helion certificate portal, and Viso users no group is not part of any AD group. Users is not because the user is not part of any AD group. To resolve this issue, user needs to be added to FUX portal's user group. So what we'll do is we log in into the server and go to Active Directory users and computer. Okay, then
Mhm.
we'll find the user from his or her ID. Then we'll simply search the users. Like you can see that we have searched the user from his or her mud ID.
Uh-huh.
Then it came here. Met Ellen. Username is Ellen. Then we will add Ellen to a group. Add to a group. We will search the group name FUX, and there are I guess 4 groups will come. Yes, now 5 groups are there. Then we need to add the user to FUX prod portal users. Okay. After adding
Okay.
user to that group, he or she will be able to access the portal. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is one more scenario. So in total, 6 scenarios we need to consult the users. So that's it from PKI end. As you know that infra is not in our scope, so we are not doing any such activity or much in that PKI thing. We are just
Okay.
handling the operations and ensuring that users are getting certificate. They are not facing any issue. They know how to raise the CSR. They are able to access the portal. They if they are facing any issue in binding the certificate, we'll help them out. And yep, these are the basic operational things we are doing. And
Okay. And
sometimes if the portal is not accessible, we are just issuing the certificates manually. Yes, please.
yeah. And is there any monitoring or reporting on the certificates that has been issued by internal
No,
CA?
no, no. We are just sending one weekly report that is from the server, means the portal. So we are sending one report for all the certificates. Okay, for all the SSL certificates. So it includes all internal and external certificates. We are just fetching report from here and sending it. And Lugas is doing it for us as of now. Apart
Okay.
from that, we are not doing any. Means we are not maintaining any reports or sending any reports. So there are not any operational reports in place as such. This is one only one report we are sending on weekly basis. The total count of certificates, and it includes both like external and internal certificates both.
Okay.
Yeah. And also this means Palo Alto certificate, as I told, we need to issue them manually always. User consultation we covered, means if user is facing any issue, they don't know how to raise the CSR or installation part or importing certificate, or they are not able to access the portal. So we'll help them out. Scope and description of services we covered. That infra is not in our scope. We need to ensure that the services are up and running. And if we receive any notification over email like the memory issue or anything, we just need to notify the Lucas. Okay. And over
Mm-hmm.
I also covered like we are having 2 tier hierarchy here. There is one root CA and 3 issuing CA, and also there are 3 CDP locations. And the CRs are published manually, and that root CA is offline and it is having validity of 20 years, and issuing CAs are online and they are having validity of 10 years. So this is about PKI infra and design.
Okay. And how often is the CRL for root CA published?
That we haven't checked because we didn't get the opportunity to explore as we are not authorized to means explore and touch anything because these all are in production because we are not having any test dev or prod as such. We are having one production environment, so we are not touching the things. We are keeping the things simple, and we are just focusing on operations part, means which we need to ensure. Apart from that, we never did anything or touched anything because it is all production. And if we do anything, then things will go here and there. Means if you want to explore, you can explore, but you need to ensure that all the things are intact and you don't do anything or misconfigure anything. Okay. And once I'm able to log in into the server, then I'll show you means how frequently the CRLs are published and all sort of thing. We can check in the template and the CA properties. Okay.
Okay.
Apart from that, nothing as such from MSPKI.
And which of these three out of these three issuing CA, which one is issuing certificates to NDS?
And this is still in progress, and we are building one server.
Okay.
So yes, the server is already configured. As you know that we are not doing any building or configuration part, so it is still in progress, and Lucas is working on that.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is all designed by Helion folks. Okay, and they are
Mhm.
also responsible for maintaining this, and they are also responsible for doing any patching or any upgradation or any maintenance activity. We are just responsible for operational parts. That users are getting certificate, we need to ensure that. And if they are not able to get the certificate from portal, we need to provide them manually. That's it from operations point of view.
Okay.
I hope I'm clear. So we need to ensure that operations are intact. That patching, upgradation, services restart, server reboot, these things are not in our scope. These things are managed by Helion only.
Okay.
Like, how can we how do we create certificate manually? Like, uh, that we
Just
can
we need to yes. As I told earlier that I'm not able to log in into the server.
yeah,
There is
we
some
can
issue.
discuss that later. Yeah, sure.
Yes, we can take it later. So I'll tell you how we do it. We log in into the server. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see if I'm able to log in now.
Sugam also, am I audible, Sugam?
Yes, Sachin.
Yeah, apart from server, I think the first approach should be from the certificate portal itself. We can do it manually from certificate portal also. So, Sugam, if you can go to the certificate portal,
Yes.
there's an option called a certificate enrollment. If you remember, we have.
Yes. Means this is I'm telling if the portal is not accessible. I'm taking that
Uh,
scenario. If the portal is not accessible, means this is down. This particular portal is down. I'm telling that scenario. Okay. By manually also we can do that if some user is not able to access the certificate, means that portal, then we can do the on their behalf. We'll get the CSR and means upload the CSR from here and publish the get the certificate. Okay. This is also one thing, but if the portal is not accessible, then we need to get the CSR and manually log in into the server and provide the certificate. So I'm not Sachin, are you able to log in into any of the CS servers? Because I'm not able to log in. I'm getting this error, Sachin, today. So we'll take it tomorrow,
Yeah.
Santosh. Once this is resolved, then we can log into server and I'll show you means how to publish the certificate manually and if the portal is not accessible. Okay.
Yeah.
And apart from that, we have covered everything from MSPKI point of view. There is nothing as much because we are not doing means maintaining the infra and all. We are just ensuring the operations thing. So we are getting a request from user. So we'll add them to the portal group if they are not able to access the portal. If they are not able to raise the CSR, we have prepared the KV article and we'll do the screen sharing session and guide them how to raise the CSR, how to
Mhm.
bind the certificate, how to import the certificate. These things, means this request we are getting on frequent basis. So we have covered the overview and design, high level, scope and description of services. As I told that infra is in scope of Helium, we just need to ensure and monitor our email books. And if there is some alerts we are getting, we just need to notify the product owner, that is Lucas. User consultation I also covered, and also Palo Alto certificates that I means for firewall certificates we need to issue them manually, and we have KB articles in place for all of them. So we'll share the KB articles.
Mhm.
Apart from that, we have nothing to cover from MSPKI. So anything from your side, Sachin?
No.
Okay. So I guess we can wrap up if you don't have anything, and please make sure means follow up with Lucas tomorrow on access part. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Thanks. Thanks, Sugam.
Bye everyone.
Thanks,
Take
Thanks.
Sachin.
care.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Ethan.
So-
Thanks, Ujjwal.